News is live in Escondido with a family crisis that turned deadly.
And did you see this crash in Lemon Grove? How you can help deputies sort out a tragedy that killed 2 children and a teenager.
A Craigslist deal goes south. What could have prevented this early morning stabbing near San Diego State?
And special delivery at the Mira Mesa Post Office. How police helped a couple have a baby in the parking lot.
Live from the Scripps Studios, this is 10 News.
We have a breaking news update. A mother is dead and her son under arrest in North County. I'm Jason Martinez.
I'm Virginia Cha. 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala is in Escondido, where neighbors say they're horrified.
The area is still taped off as police look through that apartment there where the body of 55-year-old Rebecca Apodaca was found when police showed up last night.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Police say they got a report of someone possibly dead at the complex on North Hickory Street near Washington. When they got here, they found Apodaca's body inside. She was a mother, and neighbors say she always had a smile on her face, just like these photos from her Facebook page. Her son, 25-year-old David McGee, was also in the apartment with self-inflicted wounds. Police say he was taken to the hospital where he's expected to survive, but arrested on first-degree murder charges. Sylvia Malotki is still trying to figure out what caused this to happen to her neighbor.
I mean, it's crazy to think that your own kid, she gave him, a life, and now he's taking her own life.
Police still haven't told us how Apodaca was killed. The investigation is still in its very early stages, but of course, we will keep you updated as we learn more. Reporting from Escondido, Mimi Alcala, 10 News.
Well, one day after a horrific crash that killed 3 young people in Lemon Grove, investigators still trying to pinpoint exactly what happened in this head-on collision. Reporter Kalina Strinos live in Lemon Grove. And Kalina, what are deputies asking for right now?
You know what, Jason, just like you said, this is definitely a heartbreaking story that is rocking this community. 3 young lives lost so suddenly, and investigators are now asking for more witnesses to come out and describe what might actually have happened. An 18-year-old woman, a 7-year-old girl, and a 13-year-old boy all killed in a car crash. A 3-year-old actually still remains in the hospital. Now, police say 2 cars were involved in this accident, an Acura and a Durango that actually hit head on. 2 dogs were also in the Acura, and they died at the scene. Now, the other driver, the driver of the Durango, was taken to the hospital, evaluated, and is said to be okay and was released. Also, just to make note, investigators are saying right now that drugs and alcohol do not seem to be a factor. Now, we were on scene, and after the crash, the boyfriend of the 18-year-old girl who died came to the scene and spoke with 10 News, and he was clearly devastated by the loss of his girlfriend.
She was just a good person all around. Met with her high school sweethearts, prom king and queen. She just, I don't know, just unexpected.
Now, the boyfriend also told us that his girlfriend was starting to make plans for college. Right now, we don't have any of the names of the victims as deputies are continuing to notify family members. But like I mentioned before, they're looking for any type of witnesses that might have said something. And we're actually here at the intersection. You can see this intersection is pretty complicated. It's a 5-way intersection, but it's actually flooded with surveillance videos and surveillance cameras. So hopefully, as the investigation continues and as witnesses continue to come forward, those cameras will help paint the picture of what exactly happened. In Lemon Grove, I'm Kalina Strinos, 10 News.
Such a tragedy. Thank you, Kalina. We have a breaking news update about the Craigslist deal that ended with violence. Now, we first had the story when it broke live this morning on 10 News this morning at 5. You can see this man right here. They're checking him out. Police say a couple went to a Denny's not far from San Diego State this morning to buy speakers. Now, when they went to get money to pay, they say one of the sellers pulled out a knife and stabbed that man. Police say the sellers then drove off. The victim followed. The 2 cars crashed into each other. The man who was stabbed was taken to the hospital with some minor injuries. This attack is a good reminder of a new program San Diego police just launched yesterday. You can find more information about the new designated safe place for transactions on 10news.com.
I'm Kristen Keogh. Just into the 10 News Live Center, a different kind of delivery at a post office this morning. These officers delivered a baby at the post office on Mira Mesa Boulevard in the parking lot. And in this tweet, you can see they went to visit mom and dad, and of course that sweet little baby. Look how cute. And San Diego police, they tweeted this out with the pictures, and they said, to do this job, you have to be ready for anything, even delivering a baby. Great job, Officer Enderlin and Hustad, and of course to mom. So actually 10 News reporter Jessica Chen is getting to interview these officers at noon, so you can see her story starting on the Now and then also in later editions of 10 News. In the Live Center, I'm Kristen Keogh.
Special delivery, no doubt, Kristen. Thank you. And a breaking news update. Cars all flipped over and smashed, debris lying all over the road after a chain reaction crash. And this stunning video from our 10 News breaking news tracker shows the 4 cars caught up in this. The amazing part is, despite all the damage and wreckage you see, only 2 people were sent to the hospital with minor injuries. CHP telling us they arrested the man in that car that flipped for DUI. 2 other drivers were not able to avoid the flipped car.
Yeah, I pulled over and I put on my emergency lights, trying to get people to stop, but I guess people are going so fast weren't paying attention. I'm trying to wave them down, and that's how you see more cars piled up here as it is.
Some off-duty deputies and construction workers on the freeway ran to the crash to help, even waving flashlights just to keep other cars away from the wreckage and keep everyone safe. The drivers will be tested for alcohol at the hospital. Now to a developing story. A driver slammed into the back of a parked car, then tried to speed off but didn't make it very far. This happened in University Avenue in City Heights there. A police officer witnessed the whole thing and pulled the guy over about a block away. And now he's in cuffs there, as you see. He was given a field sobriety test and taken to jail.
Some new developments here. President Trump tweeting about Iran and Australia. The president is defending his tough talk with world leaders. ABC's Stephanie Ramos reports from Washington.
This morning, President Trump vowing to fix what's wrong with the world.
We're going to straighten it out. Believe me, when you hear about the tough phone calls I'm having, don't worry about it.
At the National Prayer Breakfast, the president calling his tough talk with world leaders necessary.
If it's time we're going to be a little tough, folks. We're taken advantage of by every nation in the world virtually.
Trump has taken on countries like Mexico, now Iran, and Australia. Posting on Twitter, the Obama administration agreed to take thousands of illegal immigrants from Australia. I will study this dumb deal. That deal meant to resettle refugees in the U.S. from 2 remote Pacific islands. Trump over the weekend apparently had one of those tough confrontational calls with Australia's Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull, hours after his executive order banning some refugees to the U.S. indefinitely.
I can assure you the relationship is very strong. I stand up for Australia in every forum, public or private.
The Trump administration also sending a message to Iran. Trump's national security advisor Michael Flynn putting them on notice, saying after Iran's test of yet another ballistic missile, all options are on the table.
Iran continues to threaten U.S. friends and allies in the region.
On another front, a draft is circulating within the administration about religious freedom, outlining a potential weakening of protections designed to shield LGBT individuals from discrimination, according to a copy of the proposed order obtained by ABC News.
Freedom of religion is a sacred right, but it also a right under threat.
If this religious freedom executive order becomes reality, some private companies may not have to provide contraceptive coverage to their employees. Stephanie Ramos, ABC News, Washington.
Meanwhile, the White House is trying to clear up one of President Trump's controversial comments about Mexico. The president told the Mexican president that he might send U.S. troops to deal with, quote, bad hombres down there if the Mexican military doesn't. A spokesperson says the remark was meant to be lighthearted and was a reference to fighting drug cartels.
Developing story, we're working to find out why this knife-wielding man climbed onto the roof of an elementary school. We brought this to you live as breaking news yesterday on midday. Kindergartners had to hide under their desks below as officers on the roof fired 2 beanbag rounds and tased the man as they took him into custody and really saved him from himself there. People are now concerned about security at Choyasmita Elementary, but for now, parents say they are just relieved that their kids got through it all safely.
My heart's
ice cream, banana splits. Very relieved.
Thank you, guys. Relieved.
Police say the man told them that he was hearing voices in his head. They also say he may have children at that school.